All right, so let's do our how-to video for the poetry responses. So I'm going to show you how to do a couple of things. So I want to focus on MLA formatting and how to send it as a PDF, okay? So in Google Docs, to check your margins, to make sure that they are 1 inch, you're going to go to File, Page Setup, and just make sure that your margins say 1 all the way down. And that's how you check your margins. To double space your font. So mine is already in double space. So here, I'll show you how to do that. So let's select that. We're going to go to this little button here that's got the up and down arrow. And we're going to select double. So single looks like that. When I select double, it automatically does it. And it automatically double spaces as I type. So I don't have to do that every single time. It just automatically does it. Okay, that is how you put it in double space. You're going to list your name, your instructor's name, the course, and the date. So that's here. This is my name as the writer, as the student. And then this is my name as the instructor. Okay. And then you're going to do the course. So it's Honors English 4. And then the date, the due date that's there. So that tells me which one that you turned in. If you want to turn them in early, you can absolutely do that. Just put the correct due date there so that I know which one it is. So if you're in a period class and you write 2 in September, you're going to put September 1st on one, and you're going to put October 1st on the other. There you go. So just make sure it's the right one. If you're in a block class and you turn in 3 in a month, if you in October you turned in 3, you're going to do October 1st, October 15th, and November 1st as your due dates on those, so that I know that you're working ahead. Title your paper. The title is here. You don't add any extra spaces before or after the title. It's just there in the middle. To center something, it's up here. So that's over on the left like everything else. This is centered. You can title it Poetry Response, number 1, number 2, whatever you want to call it. If you're in a period class, you could say like October Poetry Response, or however you want to, but it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Okay, it should just have a title. And then create a header. So in order to create a header, and that's what this is, this up here, you go to Insert, Headers and Footers. You select Header. You go to Options and select Page Numbers. You want a header that shows on the first page, and you want it to start at number 1. Okay, and then hit Apply. It will just put the number there. So it'll just look like that. Actually, I think when it pops up the first time, it's over here. So you're going to put it over on the right side, just like you centered. And then you're going to type your name there. And that's going to show up on every single page. So when I get to the next page, it goes there. If I were to keep typing, I would have a page 4 show up there at the bottom. So that's how you create that header. Okay. So that's your formatting stuff. That's how you do that. All right, let's say that I want to email this to someone. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to download this as a PDF document. And it's going to download down here. When I open it, it'll probably be there. I'm going to make sure it saves to wherever. So I can save it on my desktop. I can save it just in my documents. I can save it wherever. I save everything on my desktop because it's right there in front of me. So when I hit save, and I go down here, it's right here, Poetry Response Example. Okay, it has saved on my desktop. Can I open Google Chrome? Okay, nope, that's not what I wanted. All right, did I just cut myself off? Yes, I did, but now we're going to start over. Okay, so continuing on, I downloaded my poetry response as a PDF. So now I'm going to go over to my email. You guys have your email linked. So if you go to MCHS links, that will take you to email. That's it. Don't use Gmail. We don't have access to that with our filters. So use that link there, and it will take you straight to your email. But your email also logs in as soon as you log into your computer. So you could keep that open all day if you wanted to. All right, I'm going to open a new message. To attach something, I'm going to go up here where it says attach. It's got a little paperclip on it. I'm going to attach, and I'm going to hit browse this computer. I saved it on my desktop, so I'm going to click desktop, and right there it is, poetry response example. I click open, and it attaches right there. I'm going to follow the instructions and title it my first and last name, my class period, and PR for poetry response. And then just to be nice, I might say, hey, Miss Hines, I've attached my October 15th poetry response. And there you go. And when I send it, I will get it. So Lexi Hines, send. It'll show up in my inbox in a little bit. I have a 10-second delay on there. I forgot. So see, I've got that subject line there. That helps me because then I know that I can come over here to which class period and I can put it in my poetry response folder. So that helps me because I see it immediately and I know whose it is. Okay, and I know which class period you are because sometimes I forget which class period you guys are when I get 100 emails in one day. So that helps me if you put it in the subject line. Okay, so those are all the formatting things, and that's how you submit it. Again, if you have any further questions, let me know, but this video is going to be available all year, so you can always use it if you need a little extra help. Okay, goodbye.